Do you want to know? Are you sure you want to know? Huh? Because the truth ain't always what it seems to be. Let's get to the truth with Syxx and Soup. It's time to reorganize, rethink and regroup, reanalyze, see through the lies and reboot. Boots on the ground, it's going down for a redo. We gotta get connected, stop accepting what they telling, because what they selling ain't nothing but deception. It's time for the people to run an interception. It's time to understand togetherness is the weapon. Anything less than that is just half-stepping. Open your third eye, receive this message. Community is unity. That's the blessing. Do you really want to get to the truth? That's the question.
Hey everybody, we're gonna do Syxx's favorite shit.
Doomscrolling!
Instagram edition.
Well,
How's that?
we're doomscrolling with a practically Jeffrey Epstein edition.
Yes, well, sure. I'm sure it'll take us.
Because it don't matter what platform we're on, it's all doomscrolling.
Yeah, and it's all about Jeffrey Epstein right now.
Yes, sir. We'll just probably keep it muted unless they're talking about something.
No, it's just some creepy ass music.
So it's not copywritten. Is that Bill?
Bill and Trump. That's where I started it.
Let's see this. They're trying to say that's
The Island Boys.
but they're trying to say that's his kids. I seen one.
Oh,
It's his actual
that's
son.
his kids.
Keep going. What else? That's all they showing that?
Oh, this you.
Dude, what are you doing? Are you gonna? Is that one done? That's all it is?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh.
And then I thought I would just click on the next one.
Bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné.
Oh, motherfucker!
Bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné.
They're all vampire.
No.
What?
When I gave you the money earlier, you went Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein.
You didn't get it?
No, I was like, I didn't say anything. I was just like, what the fuck? And now I see this.
Yeah, nigga, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I haven't. Okay, yeah, okay. This 300-year-old vampire did kill himself.
There's no way he's dead, dude. No fucking way.
So these type of vampires have evolved and can walk during the daylight.
I mean, when that's just your condition to think of a vampire as what you see in the movies and read in the books and stuff. They drink blood, bro. They're vampires.
She's only 5-6 years old. This is evil Epstein file. That's just bad.
But wait. What's going on in the picture?
A little girl is sitting on his lap.
Okay,
And
there's nothing wrong with that.
This dude's rubbing his chest.
If you didn't know that he's Jeffrey Epstein and he had this lore, and you just seen this picture, I would think that's like that little girl's uncle, and that's the father, and she's sitting on his lap and they're telling a story or something. There was nothing actually bad about that picture just now.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Right?
No crimes were being committed.
I mean, I'm just saying. But we know it's Jeffrey Epstein, so that makes it seem really bad in the picture.
After 1 hour into the Epstein files. Gotta love Instagram.
That's Pizzagate picture. I don't know what picture that is. I think those are all pictures from,
Humanity Never.
what's that guy's name? The guy from Pizzagate who they said was People Magazine's top 10 most influential people in DC.
I
He
don't know.
owned the Comet Ping Pong Pizza. I forget his James Alefantis. It's his Twitter. They were getting all those weird pictures of the kids with their hands taped up and shit like that.
Oh, we did that.
That's from James Alefantis.
We did that in one of our first
Yeah,
episodes.
bro. But they're obviously clearly linking that to Jeffrey Epstein. So, I mean, you tell me, is Pizzagate its own thing? When they both include Hillary Clinton, can they be separate?
Was that him with the Pope?
Yo, the Pope's big time in it.
A couple of these photos you can tell are fake.
The Pope's big time in it. Look at that. You see the checkerboard floor, right?
Yeah.
Who's he sniffing? Come here, little girl. Get over.
And then we're gonna have.
Hey, he's holding it pretty hard.
Okay.
Oh,
holding her hip. This girl hates him. She's gonna kill Biden. Look at her.
Oh,
Watch her. She's disgusted by that man. She's like,
she looks evil as shit.
She's like, get the fuck away.
You remember that?
Oh,
No, not smile. No date to
not
your
good.
What does he tell one of those little girls? I'm gonna date you when you get bigger.
Did he?
He makes some kind of joke
Okay, I
like
can't
that.
watch no more of that.
problem is,
And their parents are right there. I'm done with this. With these celebrities.
Pizza and us. And us.
Cruised down, went over to their house. They made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono. It was a good day.
That is a good day.
It's that Dexter Bono. It was a good day.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
They try to normalize this Adam Sandler guy so bad. Like he's just a regular
Yo,
guy.
I found this kind of awkward.
Yo, that's Katy Perry, right?
Yeah.
Bro, here, take this shit.
Oh, sorry.
You really are a genuine fan, and it's amazing.
I noticed the pizza
we've
shit
known each other for
before
years.
Pizzagate
You've
popped.
been to my house. We've had pizza.
I didn't know it had anything to do with child. I was just like, why is pizza everywhere? There was pizza pajamas, pizza this, pizza that. They were showing Katy Perry throw these pizza parties. They had the one where she was in a crib with she was pizza. Miley Cyrus had pizza shit going. There was just pizza everywhere.
Ice cream is
And then
big,
like 6 months later, the
possible red
Pizzagate
sauce.
shit dropped out.
He can go deep on that.
And why does their website have a super secured backdoor to a secret division where you can order pizza pictures for absurd prices? This screenshot was made public by a hacker. It's in low resolution, so I will read out loud what it says at the bottom. This month we have 5 fresh pizzas for your enjoyment. We also have 4 surviving pizzas from last month's session. All are on sale at an extremely low price, as they are in poor health and not expected to survive. So
Yeah, what kind of pizza is in poor health and not surviving?
After your session. This month's special includes a 30
It's just sad to sit back and think the world's ran by a whole bunch of PDF files.
Satan worshippers. That's why Hanks run off to Greece.
Or are they just vampires if they're going
PDF Central. Also, where is Oprah at these days? She's also part of it.
Yeah, I've always thought Oprah was part of the club.
is available for $1,000 in fine print.
And they make maps.
Why are they talking about kill rooms, murder, and rinsing it off
Pizzagate.
when you're done? What the hell is going on here?
These children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop.
What kinds of things went on in the family? Rituals in which babies would be sacrificed. There were people who bred babies in their family.
Yeah, they
We
took
have people in the
Benjamin
United
out.
States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture.
Child snuff industry. High-ranking government officials.
That was a judge talking.
Yeah.
He just an island boy. Oh, Macaulay's nasty ass. That boy disgusts me. Look at him. He looks creepy, dude.
Okay, was Michael Jackson actually saving children from
Fuck no.
Epstein Island? Is that why he built Neverland? I mean,
If he saved
You know,
Macaulay, why
when you
is
think about
Macaulay
it,
so
the system
fucked up and weird all of a
completely went
sudden? I
against
mean,
Because he got
punished
into
him.
drugs,
They flipped
partying.
the script.
They
They
got
made
party
it
scene.
appear
Yeah.
as if
yeah, because he was
the
so
one
fucked up.
that was abusing children.
That's
when
what
in
happens. He
reality,
got abused and he went to
was
drugs
Michael
to
Jackson
cope with it.
actually protecting them?
With Justin
You know,
Bieber went
think
through
about
that
it.
for a quick
Many
little
celebrities,
phase.
many children celebrities came out and protected and defended Michael Jackson. To me, this is all making sense now, right? Michael has been dead for so long, but it actually makes sense now.
Yeah, because Michael Jackson wasn't a weirdo. Do you see what the video behind you looks like?
It just makes sense to me. Like,
what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Everyone on the street is talking about the fact that Michael Jackson was saying a lot of stuff about the system and trying to save a lot of people.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
so
before they
many
killed him, he
people.
was talking against it.
I think Michael was the good guy.
But he was a
wanted
whole
to
part of
save
it
humanity.
for decades before that.
I'm telling you now, he saw some dark things behind closed doors. I'm gonna look into this a lot more, you know, this is a crazy one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you have any more information on what you guys think.
Petite ass Michael who they tossed and passed around.
This one got to me, dude. This one's fucked up.
What is this? Oh. Look at that guy in the back.
Imagine what they're thinking.
Just imagine what they're thinking. Fucked up that they got video like this. That's just.
That's just a piece of that video. You know that that's longer.
Yeah. I just.
And most of the free world are being run by satanic pedophiles that eat children. But now it's time to realize how deep this rabbit hole goes.
I'm glad they
Here's an
say
email where Jeffrey Epstein refers to human infant
it's
meat
that
as
crazy.
tasting like cream cheese. An email where they discuss a woman performing an abortion in front of Jeffrey Epstein and Woody Allen. By the way, Woody Allen married his daughter, and they went to the same high school, him and Jeffrey Epstein. Just discussing how to rig trials.
An abortion?
Kill judges, evade foreign intelligence agencies, and hide from justice. Where are you? Are you okay? I love the torture video. This is from Benjamin Netanyahu, who was in China at the time it was sent and then met with Barack Obama at the date he says in this email. Jeffrey Epstein also introduced Melania to Donald Trump. Here's Jeffrey Epstein and fucking Bill Gates discussing a pandemic simulation. Also, it just came out that Epstein represents the Rothschilds. He says it like 2 or 3 times in these emails. Oh, here's another one of those emails where he admits to working for the Rothschilds. Oh yeah, Pizzagate got confirmed in this, by the way. Also, Erica Kirk's ex-boyfriend Cabot, why did he have a pizza?
Oh, I told you that Wonder Man show. They try to make a joke out of the Pizzagate. That's when you know something's up. Yep.
It's a tattoo on his lip. That's a little weird. In what is one of the most evil sentences I have ever heard, Donald Trump is also accused of measuring children's genitalia with his fingers. Jeffrey Epstein and the ex-prime minister of Israel both mentioning that they definitely don't work for Mossad. Here's Jeffrey Epstein telling Bill Gates to drug his wife after Bill Gates unknowingly gave his wife an STD he got from the sex slaves him and Jeffrey Epstein were participating with. This is kind of
now, if you go tell anybody this stuff, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Thomas, a sitting
but
U.S.
it's all in
Court
your
Supreme
files.
Justice, raped a child.
Government
Peter Thiel and
files.
Jeffrey Epstein both discussing.
Yeah, like I said, it's gone from.
This came out in the last
conspiracy
file,
or
but Jeffrey Epstein had been
not
controlling
true.
Bitcoin for a long
just
time,
gonna-
since at least 2015.
And we're finding out he's got his
There were
hand
also a
into
couple
all
of
this
things that weren't in
shit.
the files that I wanted to make
Bitcoin.
extremely clear. Jeffrey
But they're gonna make sure that
Fucking
they took Trump's
cloning.
name out of all of it.
Epstein caused the 2008 economic crisis with his company Liquid Funding. Edward Morse was the head economist of Lehman Brothers at the time. He is a close associate of Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell's sister Christine sold the FBI the algorithm they used to sort everybody's information after the Patriot
Yeah,
Act.
and they had an early
caused
search
Edward
engine.
Snowden to defect. This was in the files, and I just want to
Before
say, this
Google.
makes me so fucking angry. There is a human child in between those 2 fucking chickens. A human infant the evil that is hidden in the files. And the problem is every single person in power is implicated in some
Someone over here is saying the
fashion.
chicken picture
There
is a
are
statue,
almost no
not trying to
innocence
spread
in this
misinfo. Not
equation.
sure why
There are
the
either
fuck
people
they released
who
it, but
proactively attack kids,
because
or people
even
who
a
sat
statue
there
like
and let
that
it
is
happen.
weird
as
as
simple
fuck
as
to
that.
have, all right,
deserve to be
buddy?
drug into the street and shot. Well, more and more people are
Everything you've been told has been a fabrication for control.
Implemented. Hitler, Yimach Shemo v'zichro, first two laws that Hitler implemented that not only put him in a different status than everybody else for the rest of history, but also made what's called until this day the biggest financial miracle in history. Who knows the first two laws? Before the Nuremberg laws. Before that, we're talking about years before it. Hitler first comes into power. What's the first two laws?
What are they, buddy?
Okay, I'll save you the time. Rule number 1. No more pornography. No more homosexuality. None of that garbage. Not allowed.
Yeah.
Berlin, in the 30s, in the 20s, was the Sodom and Gomorrah of the day. They were the Las Vegas of the day. They were the Sodom and Gomorrah of the day. Homosexuality, pornography, all the bestiality, all the garbage of the world, that was the capital of the world. He outlawed it. You're no longer allowed, closed all the bars, all the gay clubs, all the production, which were all run by Jewish people. Unfortunately. Second rule. What's the second rule? Second rule was you're not allowed to charge interest.
What?
No more interest. Now you would think, why? What does he care about interest? Well, because all the people that had the money, that lent the money out, were Jews. He didn't like it. So he said no more interest. Why? Because of the high interest that the Jews charged people was so high, it ruined, it destroyed the economy in Germany. They destroyed, just like they destroyed Russia a few years before that through their communism over there. Jews destroyed Russia, not Goyim. Jews destroyed. Communism is by Jews. Well, don't let anybody confuse you. You look at history, Karl Marx, all the other Reshaim, they're all Jews. Wicked, but nonetheless Jews. Who knows the first two?
There you go. Juice boxes.
I think he just broke it down. Whoa.
Vance, I'll tell you that right away. I think this is plausibly the biggest scandal to come out of I guess I should say, the most consequential thing to come out of these emails that I can see right now. There's millions to go through. So we'll have more and we'll be reporting on more. But JD Vance, he was kind of, they had him there, right? Like he's going to be running in 2028. He's not been leaning super into the Zionist stuff. He seems to be abstaining, has been quiet during the whole Epstein thing. It definitely didn't seem like he agreed with
Peter
it.
Thiel got to do with JD Vance?
Everyone knows that Peter Thiel effectively funded JD Vance's career. He probably had something to do with JD Vance getting the deal with Netflix. Question. And Peter Thiel, who was mentioned early on as being someone who was friends with Epstein, went on to Rogan at the end of last year and sort of intimated that he really didn't know Epstein that well, but spoke to him mainly just about math because he knew about taxes and how to avoid them. Take a listen.
How was he described to you?
He dude had to be smart.
One of the smartest tax people in
the
world.
Who does Peter Thiel own?
Interesting.
And I...
What's he the CEO of?
Probably was my moral weakness that I...
No clue.
Well, how could you have known back then? He had never been arrested.
No, this was 2014. It was post-arrest.
Oh, so his arrest was the first arrest, right?
Yeah.
Which was like
2007, 08.
Okay.
But he's like
and so...
But, you assume...
He's like the Facebook guy.
He didn't go to jail for that long. It
was
probably not as serious as alleged. There was certainly was the illusion that there were all these other people that I trusted. Reed, who introduced us, was, he started LinkedIn. He was, maybe too focused on business networking, but I thought he always had good judgment in people.
When the went down and Epstein gets arrested for the second time, were you like, oh, well, there you go?
I've thought about it. I thought a lot about it as a result. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And thought about it, he did, because he was emailing Jeffrey Epstein a lot, meeting up with him a lot. Definitely sounds like they were very close. Inviting him to the island. Basically, this guy's going to be here from Europe also, you should come this weekend. They were together all throughout New York, constantly messaging each other. It is not a good look. There is no question these two were friends. And I do not accept that the person who's effectively spying on all of us, he's got to deal with the military through Palantir.
Okay.
And now we're supposed to believe that he just like, I couldn't look in any further. I had no context to figure out
because
what Epstein was
CEO of
accused of.
PayPal.
And I decided to still be friends with him, despite all the allegations. Despite
Elon Musk started PayPal.
I didn't know that.
That was his first company. He wanted PayPal to be X. Because he wants X to be this all-accompanying app that you go do everything. Your banking, your social media, your everything.
He lost control.
He wants it to be where you go shopping.
Is Elon Musk the Antichrist?
Could be.
Admitting to what he did, right? He caught a plea deal. We're supposed to believe Peter Thiel, with all of his resources, just went, trust me, bro. I'm not buying it. And this is now a major problem for JD Vance. It is. Peter Thiel,
Oh, okay.
Wakey. We just heard this guy.
We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them.
Yeah, but this is
And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse, it's also child torture. Because you have adrenalized blood. You have the whole blood drinking ceremony of the satanic world. It's also the use of children for harvesting body organs. We'll have the Falun Gong testimony tomorrow. One of the reasons that the Falun Gong are so popular is because they're so healthy, so that you can harvest their body organs and get the very best. And then you have ritual ceremonies and ritual murder. As well as incidental murder.
And this dude, he said, yeah, he's a judge.
Yeah, I forget his name.
I have been a spy. I'm
How
not
old
from
is this?
undercover. I'm under a lifetime
I've probably
secrecy
seen this
agreement.
the first time like 6 years ago.
He said he
tell
was a
you
spy.
without doubt, I have no secrets that I can remember. If when I go to Iran soon, they can torture me, there's nothing there for them to get. I have found in my research and preparation for this court and all of the work that will follow that most organizations that end up being used to prey on children, Oxfam is a recent example, all of the United Nations organizations, the Boy Scouts of America, all of the child services agencies across the United States of America, they did not start out as organizations to prey on children, but they attract pedophiles. And ultimately, pedophiles
I'd
end
argue
up
most of
rising in
them
the...
started for that reason. Honestly.
It's funny that they bring up
keep it a hundo.
the Boy Scouts, because I saw on the news that because they allow girls now in the Boy Scouts,
yeah,
and they the federal government won't give them any funding unless they kick the girls out. There's got to be Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, I guess. They want the boys alone.
Mark Zuckerberg is not even his real name. He's a CIA op whose name is Yakub Greenberg, and he's the grandson of David Rockefeller. Zuckerberg is a German word for Sugar Mountain, their clandestine word for Facebook. This is Sugar Mountain and their data mining. Facebook started as a DARPA program called LifeLog, to where the government would monitor you through social media. But that failed and shut down on February 4th, 2004. Pentagon kills LifeLog project. So-called LifeLog project, ambitious effort to build a database tracking persons' entire existence. That very same day, Facebook was launched, February 4th, 2004. DARPA was originally ARPA, the government's Advanced Research Project Agency. Now known as DARPA, it created the foundation for the internet through its development of ARPANET in 1960. Right. Crumb TV. Facebook is a psyop that everybody fell for. Mark Zuckerberg is not even...
It started over.
This language is occultic. I'm gonna just let them cook, play the video.
Your English language is occultic, okay? It comes from Anglo-Saxon, right? English is what it's called, English. Anglo is angelo, Saxon is Sexon, it's sect, okay? It means angel sex, It's from the fallen angels that had sex with the women. This is literally where this stems from. And so it's an occultic language. All the old books of witchcraft they have English words in them. Like the English is a witchcraft, it's witch tongue is what it's called. Okay, so like when you start digging into stuff, you'll be like, okay, this is...
Dude, believe what he's saying so far?
Yeah.
Me too.
This is really weird. Why is it saying these things in here? These things in here that are all English related. Bro, why is it called spelling in our language?
They're all casting spells, right?
Oh.
It is a spell casting language, bro. It's called, do you know where the word grammar comes from?
No.
Etymology of grammar. Google it, somebody. Etymology of grammar. It literally says witchcraft, incantations, mumbo jumbo, spells.
That's why you should never
So like
talk
when you
bad
study
about
what
yourself.
the etymology of words, your whole perspective starts to shift. Like grammar is from grimoire. Grimoire is the old books of witchcraft. That's what grimoire is. That's where we get the word grammar. Okay, that's why it's called the Grammys. When people get awards at the Grammys, bro, it's witchcraft. They're rewarding you for witchcraft. Like that's why it's called that. Okay, program. Pro means for. Gram means witchcraft. Programming you. Programmer. It's pro grimoire. It's pro witchcraft. It's for witchcraft. Like everything that you're watching, I mean, like the television, they're telling you lying visions, tell lie visions, okay? And it's the channel. In witchcraft, it's called channeling. It's the media, okay? The media that you watch is called the medium, is the witch. When you go talk to a medium, the medium's the in-between, you and the bigs and the littles. You're the little, the bigs are the gods, the Thor and all of them,
You can
okay?
tell
And
he
then
sped
the
up
medium
this
is the
video.
in-between. That's the person that goes between the gods and you. That's mediumship. That's why it's called the media.
Wow.
So, dude, when you see it like that, it's like, dude, the whole thing is a cultic. It's all a bunch of witchcraft, but we're so naive to it. I mean, Hollywood is the wood that wizards and witches craft their wands and staves out of. They craft it out of Hollywood. It's not like they're telling you what it is. Okay, they're telling you straight up. It's like, but we naively see these things and then brush it off and don't think that, oh, that's whatever. We don't think that's weird.
Because that's just your language. It's an everyday thing you use. Why would it be evil and dark, right? It's hard for people to believe. And that's why it's also hard for people to believe that cooking and baking is also witchcraft.
Yeah, you've said this before. Baking. It's alchemy.
It's bad for you. It's not supposed to exist in the world.
Here's some more Candace.
You have to do fucking witchcraft, magic, witchery
to make a loaf of bread.
To make all
what
that
about flatbread?
Cookies, all that shit, bro. It doesn't exist. It's not supposed to be here.
So, flatbread?
Flatbread's not supposed to be here.
Okay. But it is, and it's delicious.
And it fucks your body up every time you eat it.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
Of the Rothschilds, according to him.
We didn't watch this already?
According to him, put that in an email.
This is, yeah.
Rothschilds who credit themselves.
No, that's just her linking them to the Rothschild. Oh, here's another.
They all seem to enjoy pizza.
About the food that they were being served. So they were always trying to call for pizzas.
And it's all over.
And
This is always
can't
popping
order
up on
pizza to the White House.
Would love you to come over for pizza, bud. How was the pizza? Was it good?
They're getting off about talking about their nasty shit they do live on TV.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something.
See?
I was like, well, no, I don't want to.
They're getting off on it.
I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to.
Nobody knows what we're really talking
it's an
about.
inside joke.
Yeah.
Let you can promote whatever you want, but I need to take a step back because you just said something crazy. What do you mean, why would you want to eat pizza? I don't know, why? Get up in the morning, why?
When he handed out the pizza, Harrison Ford grabbed a slice. He was very hungry.
Oh, this is that weirdo.
Right down
They brought me my piece of pizza, I took a bite, I couldn't fucking believe it. Best pizza I've ever had in my life.
Tom Hanks was just beyond nice. You know, when we were filming Cloud Atlas, he would put on a Sunday movie night at his house every single Sunday. And he would invite the cast and the crew, and we would all go and kick it back at his house, watch a movie, and he'd order a load of pizzas. You know.
Oh, damn. This is this from a different angle.
And the kid.
Yo, people noticed the pizza,
dude. This
before Pizzagate came out.
This is totally off gate from Pizzagate.
And you know, in fact, like the first mobile gas chamber was invented by a Jewish guy. You know what he did? He like put the exhaust into the back of his like truck and built this thing. And he would take Christians, stick them in there, and by the time he would drop them off, they were all dead. Like everything they fucking came up with, they had already done previously. They already committed a Holocaust before World War II even happened. They had mentioned 6 million Jews. like 256 times before the war even started.
Yeah.
Like, this is all like premeditated. It's all bullshit. So when you start looking at this stuff, you're like, man, we really got fucking lied to. We really got sold a bill of goods.
Crazy.
When you look at every single time, like, why Jews are, you know, in a protected class. And I said that to Piers Morgan. I said, why are they so protected? And it's always, oh, well, 6 million Jews got killed in the Holocaust. So I'm like, oh, well, fuck. What about the 30 to 60 million Christians?
I'm talking about the car that guy made.
And they literally hijacked the entire narrative of World War II and made it all about them.
That's
and the
sinister.
crazy thing is the Jews killed like 10x of their purported number before that.
Right.
Like they literally killed 30 to 60 million Christians. Like it was like 84% Jewish Bolsheviks killed 30 to 60 million Christians. Like murdered them. Like Alexander Solzhenitsyn wrote a whole fucking book on this. Like it's documented. It's not like this is not a conspiracy theory. So, you know, but nobody mentions it. Not even a mouse fart in your textbook where the mass murdered 30 to
Just like they don't ever mention the Holocaust.
Bro, but all you have to do is seal off the front seats from the back seat, crack your window just for measures, and
May
then
the truth set you.
pump the exhaust right into the car and they'll never know.
Yeah.
And just
Threw
like
them in
that,
the truck and gassed them.
They're dead before you get to where you go.
Yeah, gassed them.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Well, don't
Free.
hitchhike.
As Jesus said, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Nothing but the truth will set us free. Believing lies will get us nowhere. It's their game. That's why they don't want you to look over there. In 1933, Judea declares war on Germany. Adolf Hitler was the only popularly democratically elected leader in all of Europe. Winston Churchill wasn't. None of them were. Only Adolf. 1933, he's only just come to power in a coalition government. Judea declares war on Germany. 14 million Jews of the world unite calling for the destruction of Germany. How many people know that? That might be relevant.
This was major
That might
waste
be
of premise, got
relevant.
the teardrop.
If Judea declares war on Germany, that might be
He
relevant.
did some time.
Did Judea
Yeah.
declare war on Palestine? Oh, they say Hamas. What are they doing?
Who is it?
They're genociding
I don't
my
know.
family over there.
That looks like
The
AI.
same Judea, the Jewish
who
state of
is.
Israel. We're not allowed to
Because it
say
doesn't
that.
match up.
When Adolf came to power, 6 million unemployed, 2 million homeless, crime off the charts, pedophilia rampant, debauchery, and the sexual enslavement
I don't
of
know how much of
humanity,
this
and the
is
just
propaganda,
completely
make it look
debauched.
good from the white
Berlin was the
supremacists.
moral cesspool capital of the world. Within 5
Well, if any,
years
most,
of
if any
taking
of this is
power,
really true, that's fucked
this
up.
bankrupt, starving nation
I've heard this
had
all before.
the highest
Yeah.
wages in Europe, 0 unemployment, 0 homeless, free homes. All you had to do was get married, have 1 kid, 25% of the usury-free loan wiped out, 2 kids, 50%, 3 kids, 75%, 4 kids. You had a free home with an acre of land, and the condition was that you had a half-acre plot to grow food. Why was that? To be self-sufficient. What are we doing to our farmers here? What are they doing to the farmers in the Netherlands? They're cutting our food supply. When people have no access to food, oh, that'll never, yes, it is gonna happen. Yes, it is. And it happened, but nothing to see over there. Nothing to see back then in the 1930s Germany that became the most prosperous, highest standard of living, highest wages, 6 weeks mandatory vacation on cruise ships that weren't allowed into this
6
country because the
weeks.
British did not want, the leaders did not want the British people to see how good the Germans had it. All of that he achieved, and he outlawed usury. Adolf Hitler outlawed usury. You know who else did that? Oh, a guy named Muammar Gaddafi did that.
Yeah,
Oh
they took
shit, something bad happened to him.
They
Abraham
stuck a
Lincoln
knife
did
up
that
his
too. Oh
ass.
shit, he got shot in the head too. Oh, John F. Kennedy did. Oh shit, he got shot in the head too. Seems like everybody who touches the money and usury, Jesus got crucified, didn't he? If Jesus were here today and he said what he said, quote, the synagogue of Satan, he'd be in prison for anti-Semitism.
I love you, butterfly. I really do.
I ain't your butterfly.
No. Like, even if Jesus said it nowadays, he'd be anti-Semitic. Watch one more. See what you guys say about the royal family.
The royal family. Royal the who?
This man explains how the royal family are all bastards. Have a listen.
The British royal family has been flat-lie royal
Are bastards?
since 1840.
Explain that. This dude down here just chills. You don't even comment on him.
So, from the Battle of Waterloo, the British royal family lost all their money and they've been funded by the Rothschilds in exchange for breeding rights. So the Rothschilds had the breeding rights to the British royal family from 1819 to 2019.
So what was the purpose of the Rothschilds needing this?
The British royal family were virtually bankrupt from 1815. So the Rothschilds funded the British royal family in exchange for the Rothschilds breeding the royals. So the whole British royal family are Rothschild Batards, and Batard is the royal name for bastard. So what I did in my legal documents is I exposed King George V of England as being sired by Tsar Alexander III of Russia, and I exposed Queen Elizabeth II as sired by artificial insemination by Winston Churchill, who was actually the illegitimate son of King Edward VII.
Hang on.
I know, it gets too much, so I'll show you a chart.
It gets too much.
So you've got it all laid out for us to see?
Absolutely.
Greg has produced a chart showing a surprisingly different narrative of the royal lineage we've all become accustomed to.
This man explains how the royal family...
Okay, one more. Go over to the right one. Still believe Charlie Manson.
This man explains how the royal family...
Where do you see Charlie? Oh, okay.
Charlie Manson.
Charlie Manson's ancestors matter?
Give me my rights. All I want is the same rights that my fathers died for. I see Reagan getting up in the United Nations telling the world how human rights are so important and how we should give all the humans rights. And then he turn around and ask him on the darker side, what about Charlie? And say, oh, well, he don't deserve no rights. Well, if I don't deserve no rights, then who does deserve rights? I didn't break no law. I want my rights. My rights, you give me a parole every other day, it doesn't give me my rights. If I don't have any rights, he doesn't have any rights. He doesn't have any rights, and you don't have any rights.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah, in other words, if everybody gets equal rights, you got equal rights to the rights I got. And that's to sit down and keep your mouth shut or get your jaw broke. Is that the rights you want? You know, and you can't say, well, the Jews are the chosen children of God, and these Germans are no good because their forefathers fought. No. The Germans are no worse than the Jews, and the blacks are no worse than the Mexicans, and the Mexicans are no worse than the Filipinos, and the Filipinos are no worse than the Chinese. So how do you reach a one with that whole circle? How do you reach a one with that whole circle? How do you have peace on this earth? You can't have peace on this earth unless you let Second World War die. You want to keep the Second World War going? You want to keep selling and buying Germans and dead Indians on TV every day? You know, that's got to stop. The Second World War's got to stop. And it's got to stop in the Jews. The Jews won't let the Second World War stop. They keep the Second World War going. They keep it going. They keep it going. They keep perpetuating it because they're making money. As soon as the Second World War was over, they never stopped the brainwash. The brainwash that they were selling the American public was making money. You see what I'm saying? They were making money. They're not going to stop making money. If the combination's there to make money, they're going to keep selling it. They'll sell it all the way till I'm in the cell with a guy named Millman, Jerry Millman. And he's got pictures of Hitler and Japanese and things all. I said, boy, Hitler must have been a hell of a guy. He said, Hitler was terrible. I hate him. I said, why do you hate him? He said, I'm a Jew. I said, well, why do you enshrine this guy? Is you your daddy? And he looked up to his mother's fear. And his mother's fear was Hitler. Hitler was like his father figure. He loved Hitler, but he hated Hitler. He needed Hitler to hold him up because Hitler was holding his head. Because without his hate, he didn't exist.
Yeah, that was kind of a rant.
He didn't have any reason to buy and sell unless the money held him up. If you took the money away from him, you took the hate away from him, he'd be gone. So how do you communicate to a whole group of people? You stand up and you take the worst fear symbol there is and say, there. Now I've got your fear. Now I've got your fear. And your fear is your power, and your power is your control. I'm your king of this whole planet. I'm going to rule this whole world.
It's not about the label butterfly. It's what they try to hide beneath the label that matters. Charles Manson.
That was a waste of time.
Yeah, that's what we're going to call this episode of Jeffrey Epstein and
Charlie Manson.
Instagram to Charlie Manson.
That guy was an idiot.
How did we end up on Charlie fucking Manson, dude?
Charlie Manson was monarch mind control.
Yeah.
But he was good at it. He got those people to go kill people for him.
Yeah. Deuces. Deuce.
Do you want to know? Are you sure you want to know? Huh? Because the truth ain't always what it seems to be. Let's get to the truth with Syxx and Soup. It's time to reorganize, rethink and regroup, reanalyze, see through the lies and reboot. Boots on the ground, it's going down for a redo. We gotta get connected, stop accepting what they telling, because what they selling ain't nothing but deception. It's time for the people to run an interception. It's time to understand, togetherness is the weapon. Anything less than that is just half-stepping. Open your third eye, receive this message. Community is unity. That's the blessing. Do you really want to get to the truth? That's the question.